Deep below the city of Waterdeep lies the Undermountain, home of forgotten civilizations. Levels upon levels filled with monstrosities, madness, violence, and riches beyond belief. Home to Hallister Blackcloak, the Mad Mage. Those who enter are subjected to his whims and fancies, be they boon or bane. It's 1 gold for the ride down. How many are lucky enough to pay to come back up? The Arcane Dice Podcast presents Dungeon Crawl, Legacy of the Mad Mage.
Gotta go to the bathroom, Dave.
Yep. Oh, I do need a noise like that. We all ready?
I think so.
All right.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
I think so.
Welcome to another exciting episode of the Arcane Dice Podcast presents Dungeon Crawl, Legacy of the Mad Mage. Woohoo! How's everybody
Loving
doing
it.
tonight?
Sorry, I'm mimicking Morley.
Are you? Are we all going to do the robot? Yeah. How's everybody doing? It's a long weekend. It is what Labor Day? Labor Day long weekend?
The labor of the days. Yeah.
It is. And you know what that means. No wearing white pants after today.
I don't think
I thought it was always the smart bet to wear the brown pants.
Don't you know you're not supposed to wear white after Labor Day?
I don't
Here's
think
my problem with
I
that.
ever owned a pair of white pants.
Yes, you did. I remember you wearing a pair of white pants.
No,
Brown basic. Yeah.
I can't. No.
I legit remember that with you.
No. They may have been light tan khakis, but
No.
I've never owned a pair of white.
They were like
pants.
white jeans. Yeah.
I must
Yeah,
have
see, look
blocked
at your
that out.
face. Look at your face. You know exactly what I'm talking about.
I know.
Those
I had a
No, you had white jeans.
fabulous white gray Irish wool sweater.
No, you had white jeans.
I couldn't have had.
I
white
remember
jeans. That doesn't sound
yeah.
right.
Oh yeah.
Was this the same sweater that you threw away in a back alley so that you could confuse the security guard and make your way back in
Yeah,
into the club?
yeah, but that only lasted about 15 minutes.
Shouldn't is there a statute of limitations on that? Should we?
I can't recall ever owning a pair of white jeans.
See, here is going to be my thing about wearing white after Labor Day. It's just like winter is the time to wear white clothes because you blend in with the scenery. And maybe that's why you don't. I just don't get it.
I think that's a Canadian thing though.
Yeah.
But
That's true.
my problem is they say don't wear white pants after Labor Day, but when can you start wearing them again? When does it?
Spring.
I've never seen a date for that.
Never, because white pants should never be worn.
I think it's when the new
White
year
You're
rolls
asking for a disaster.
around. That's it's your live show. Yeah, call in, folks, if you know the answer.
Yeah. I get a laugh when your phone rings. It's the FSB.
Yeah. When can you wear white after Labor Day? That's a good question. Yeesh. Is it just white pants? Like they can't even wear like white shoes or anything like that, can they?
think
Yeah, I
it's
thought it was white.
Fashionably, it's white,
White.
just white. I don't know. Fuck. Like I'm fashionable. Fuck.
What if you get married the day after Labor Day?
I mean,
That's
Come
wedding
on.
dress. That's different. You know
are
better.
you really
Come
going
on,
to be
Chase.
wearing white at your wedding, Chase?
Off-white?
Cream?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, red, obviously.
Actually, like Asian wedding dresses are supposed to be red, which is actually like a really cool concept, but
You know what, Chase?
That would be neat.
Being the youngest person on the Arcane Dice podcast, you really don't have to worry about your wedding day because you'll probably be harvested for parts way before that happens.
Fair enough. I mean, according to Matt, being like super young is 27, so
Yeah.
I am an infant.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes, you are.
it's a big old middle finger right there.
Well, for little ones it is.
Well, everybody excited? Ready?
I'm excited that my eyes didn't burn today
Oh yeah.
Why were your eyes burning?
because of all the smoke in the air.
Oh, well, yeah, that's what happens with forest fires.
Yeah,
Was there
it was cloudy the last couple of days.
was there smoke in the eye? I really haven't left the basement.
Jesus.
I mean,
He's been down there for 4 days.
I know it fits a stereotype, but the wife had a whole bunch of friends over, so I just hid.
That is
I
wise.
mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's fair. Probably the best thing for you.
Right? You know, as best you could. Otherwise, you get all the by the ways and can you go run and do this? And if you just make yourself unavailable,
Yeah.
I mean, you're not running to the store 7 or 8 times in a short period of time.
He closed and locked the door in the bedroom he was in. Oh, I can't find the key. Oh no.
Yeah. More like barricaded in fear, but oh, you know how it is. You know how it is. But yeah, I guess it has been
Ground
smoky.
breach.
A little cool today. That was nice.
It was chilly.
I did not get the rain we were promised though.
I mean, were we promised rain? I think it was only like a 20% promise.
Yeah, promise is a promise, right?
Yes.
Promise is a promise. Oh, goodness. All right. I suppose we should probably get into it or something, right?
Let's get ready to. No, can't do it.
No.
Can't do it.
No, we'd end up owing like hundreds of thousands of dollars, I think, if we said that.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
So we can't be like, let's get
You
ready.
could say, let's get ready
20.
to dungeon crawl.
Ooh.
Yeah, it doesn't really have the
I think even
same
that might be
effect.
close.
Yeah, well, I mean, as long as we don't say the rumble.
Oh, you already said it.
Yeah,
That's it.
I said it. Well, we could probably edit that
That's
out
it.
post.
Post.
Hey, I had a pet bearded dragon in like junior high through high school that I named Rumble. So what if we just say like, let's get ready for Chase's like childhood tank pet?
It just rolls off the tongue.
It-
Yeah, we
right?
should absolutely
very,
do that.
very fluid. Very fluid. Why did you name your bearded dragon Rumble?
I don't know. It's a cool name for a bearded dragon, and I was like 11. Leave me
True.
alone.
I mean, and isn't Rubble the name of the
So that was only like
construction
4 or
puppy?
5 years ago, Chase?
Hey. I'm at the age where I forgot what age I am. So,
What's my age again?
I think
what's my age again?
I think I saw a messenger post
Rubble,
about
yeah.
that.
Rubble is the little bulldog in Paw Patrol. His catchphrase is Rubble on the double.
Rubble on the double. Yep.
Yep.
I mean, let's get ready to rubble would have been awesome.
I feel like that would be too close to that copyright for like a.
Here's a question because I'm hearing the Hamburglar line, rubble rubble.
Oh.
Whatever
So,
happened to the Hamburglar?
But that's pretty old because you don't see the Hamburglar anymore. I
I
think.
think he got busted.
Yeah. And Grimace was last seen in Detroit in like 1987.
Yeah.
I think McDonald's just wanted to like become kind of fancy because they moved over to like McCafe and shit like that.
Yeah, but
They did.
They were
They
missing
distanced
way
themselves.
before that as well. I mean, like, did Mayor McCheese get impeached? We haven't seen him either.
And Birdie and the Fry Guys.
the
Like,
Fry
what happened
Guys.
to all of that?
Sucks,
Too close to Chuck E. Cheese.
Sucks getting old,
So many questions.
right? Where did everybody go? Who knows?
Still here.
Now I hear they're
I'm gonna look them up.
the McDonald's is going to get rid of the play palaces.
Oh God. Then what will they do with all that extra elevated ceiling?
Tables. They'll probably just end up putting more tables in there.
It's
But
true.
like fancy tables. Because they
Oh.
want to be fancy. Well, what happened to the Mayor McCheese? Did he get impeached?
The McDonald Land gang persisted for decades, and eventually were phased out of marketing campaigns in the early 2000s. However, the Hamburglar did come back, one final theft in 2015.
Yeah. Other than our
Yeah.
hearts, what did he steal?
Not enough calories.
A garbage bag of Birdie's underwear. That part we can edit out, right?
No, it's staying. No, it's staying. I mean, it is what it is. Wow. Alrighty. When we left off last week, you guys had found a. You found a. Was it archway? A portal.
Yep.
Half of yous are. Half of yous are down a hallway.
Did we? I don't recall that.
Yeah, it's because you were sleeping.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Did you have to rewatch our last episode there, Matt, and be all like, "Oh shit"? Yeah,
I
just
totally
20
wasn't
minutes
sleeping.
I did. I needed to. I did not yet.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I will
I stayed awake.
maybe hold action.
I had about 10 hours sleep the week before, and I managed to stay awake.
Yeah, but you're kind of used to it by this point in time.
It's because you're so excited about your promotion, right?
Well,
Yeah.
No, it was because we were playing a game, and usually when you play a game, you stay awake. Unless
when you're intimately involved in it. Yeah.
Right. Unless it's Axis and Allies, and like on the 8th hour, then you are allowed to sleep in between turns. But until then, I mean, on a fun-filled little dice rolling game that we have going on here, we should probably stay awake.
Super fun filled.
Super fun. I'd like to think it's super fun filled. Maybe not every episode is a clincher, but we're definitely making our way through.
Making our way. Through.
But yeah, when we left off last week, we had Hazen Raff examining an archway, and then Corey, Shatari, and Ranarat in a hallway quite a ways away. I believe Raff had figured out a way to open the portal.
Was it really Raph?
No,
I feel like it was more of a group
I
effort.
practically had to hand it to you on a silver platter with like trumpets going, but
Well, I feel like the rest of the group kind of saved my bacon there, so.
which is weird because they're not even with you.
I know, right? Hey, you're the DM. I blame you.
I get that a lot.
Let's do it.
Let's
Yeah.
do it.
Too bad.
So what's going on? What do we want to do here?
Well, we have swirling mists, no rust monsters that have come roaring out of there.
No rust monsters have come roaring out of there.
We have 2 animatronic automated sentries.
The 2 ballistae, yep, down that hallway.
And we can go down that hallway, or we can choose to not
I mean,
go down that
you
hallway.
have those options. You can run and cower from 2 ballistae, or you can face them boldly.
Right?
Boldly.
Side note, but what's down this hallway?
The hallway.
The one
you
you
and
guys
Ranarat are
already
in?
in?
Yeah, well, we haven't gone into this room that we totally don't know that there's dragon skeletons in.
Yeah, we haven't gone down that one. That's
that
correct.
is true. You have not made your way down there.
No.
That is true. I mean, I'm sure there's things there. We would just have to see what they are.
I wonder if. Yeah. Does anybody have Dispel Magic in this group?
I have detect magic.
Starts with a D.
Ends with magic.
I do have Dispel. It's one of my 3rd levels. I only have Dispel Magic or Fireball at 3rd level.
And we all know which one gets used more.
Mm-hmm. You're not wrong.
Dispel magic.
120 feet instantaneous. Okay. Because Dispel Magic could be super effective at them. There's 2 of them.
2 of them.
If it is magic, though, because if it's not, that's kind of unfortunate.
I mean, it's
and
worth
I only
a
have
shot.
Worth a shot.
Always worth a shot.
I don't trust it as Dave's promoting it.
So, I mean, you guys don't know what could happen.
I mean, okay, so Corey turns to Ranarat. And as everybody's like starting to follow Chitauri and everyone out through the doorway. Oh no, fuck! Ranarat already left.
Ranarat's all the way down the hallway. The only really
Yeah,
person
I
you
can come back.
turn to is the ballista.
Yeah. Well, before Corey leaves her position there at the end of the hallway, I'll just kind of like call over my shoulder to everybody as they're like moving on to bigger and better things apparently. And I'll say, all I'm saying is that you don't put something down at the end of a hallway unless it's worth protecting. Given the fact that there's an awful lot of firepower coming from down the other end of this little walk, let's say, does seem mighty interesting, doesn't it? What did you say?
This place has kind of told us otherwise.
I mean, you're not wrong. There was that beholder zombie, and there was like nothing in there. That was super boring.
We did also like stumble into a room that was just like filled with like overturned gold carts. Was that not what that was?
Yep.
Yeah.
No gold in it.
Yeah.
So it was a bit of a letdown.
Hazen got an undroppable sword. That seems kind of convenient, and there was nothing guarding that.
Right.
That was with
There was a hand guarding it, kind of giving me a warning not to pick it up, and I didn't pay any attention to it. And look at the success I've had there.
That was like getting here. Like we just showed up, and it was like, bing.
I blame my backstory.
Oh yeah.
Oh, it'd be
Only
fascinating
the rest of
if
us
it
knew what
ever
it
came
was.
out. Yeah.
We really haven't had a sit down, so I can't really chat about it. Like,
I mean,
you didn't just break into fucking song like Chitauri, so
That's true.
that's fair. I mean, Chitari's also been like really grabby with stuff, and nothing bad's happened to her.
Right. She got a
Me.
fancy circlet.
and a spider
Yep.
boyfriend.
Yep.
Nobody said he was my boyfriend.
Yeah,
really?
he probably wouldn't use
Sorry,
those words.
fuck
either.
boy. My bad terminology today.
Yeah, right. Yeah. Hazen, you're standing in front of a portal. What do you want to do?
You know what they say about guys with 8 eyes.
I'm gonna Google what they say about guys with 8 eyes.
They spend a lot on optometrists.
Maybe put on like a VPN or something like that.
Yeah.
Make sure ad blocker is on. Go in incognito mood.
Well, I had piled a whole bunch of stuff kind of in the doorway because I was expecting rust monsters to just basically come piling out of this this portal when we opened it. So what I'm going to do is pick up one of the pieces of metal from those many foolish fellows who tried to fight us, and just drop it right in front of the door and see if anything pokes its head out that's metal eating.
Okay. Nothing happens.
Can I like see into the portal, or is it just
It's
like milky and
milky, swirly. You can't see what's on the other end.
I'm going to pick up something longer, like a gauntlet, and I'm going to try to like slide it in, but not through the doorway, so that it's like half in, half out, to see if it gets like yanked through if as soon as you
Alright.
touch it, kind of thing.
Yeah, you kind of push it through, and halfway through, and nothing really happens.
And I can pull it back, and it's all still there. I'm gonna stick my head through.
Okay. You go to stick your
And hold on to the edge.
How much time has passed? Like would we start getting worried about the fact that we haven't seen Hazen in a little bit?
I don't think any of you really worry about anything, so I'm not sure I believe you at this point in time.
Right.
I'm a roll. A roll for my own investigation.
Okay, so you go to stick your.
Nope, don't care. Yep, that was natural one. Didn't even notice you left.
You go to stick your head through, but it stops. It stops before the portal, and you hear this voice, this woman's voice in your head. Turn back. You're not prepared for the dangers that lie ahead.
Lady? Does it sound
No,
like
it
Shatari?
sounds nothing like Shatari. Quite cultured and elaborate, fancy.
I'm cultured and
Now, that's a
fancy.
question.
That's so cool.
I'm not sure. I'm not sure if Hazen would even be aware of what a cultured voice sounds like, because his time has been spent either on his own plane or basically digging through dungeons.
There's a voice.
And unless he was running into the British and fucking temples and things like that, I'm not sure if
I mean, you probably were running into the British and temples. It's kind of what they do.
Yes,
this is
right.
they got to steal
Exactly.
everything, right?
Uh,
Shit, that's not bolted down. Somebody get that.
This is a voice.
We found this first.
that
This man,
We claim this in the name of
Man-made.
archaeology. It's ours, fair and square.
this man-made
We're still
object. We
using
found
that.
it
Doesn't
first.
matter.
We're going to.
It's ours.
Yep. Yes, please.
Sorry to any of our British fans. We're
They
just
all
gonna-
know.
They
They all
know.
know.
Little
No,
bit.
this is a voice that is filled with certainty and knowledge and unflappability.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. Can you explain why I'm not ready?
You hear nothing.
I'm going to tie a rope to myself, my 50 feet,
Mhm.
and I'm going to wander it down around this corner and find something solid to tie off onto, because there's all these cots or hammocks hanging, so there must be some pretty sturdy
Yeah, you can
tie-off
find
points in these
like
things.
rings or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a couple of I'm gonna do the old classic of mountain climbing. So I'll have a couple of backup points as well, just some knots along that wall, and then I'm gonna go back in and I'm gonna try to stick my head back through that thing again.
All right, you go to stick your head through, and again, you're stopped by a force. You're not ready.
But I opened the gate.
Nothing.
If I'm not ready, how did I open the gate?
Exactly. If
Exactly.
he is not ready, how did he open the gate?
How?
Tell Millie her head looks like her armpits.
How indeed?
What a rude thing to say.
So nothing from the voice. It will not respond.
It does not respond.
Well, I'm going to walk back into the hallway, and as long as my rope will take me basically from where I've tied off and yell down the hallway, "There's a lady saying we're not ready!" And then I'm going to walk back in there and try to stick my head back through again.
Once again, you feel that force. You're not ready.
You guys coming up?
This poor lady's like voicemail is probably just like going off the hook now at this.
I never even thought of that. There's just an alarm going off. Ding. Da-da-ding,
Gets that like
da-da-ding.
notification on her phone that she can't close because they have a waiting voicemail that they have to listen to.
Stupid flashing lights.
Do we hear you? Because there's like 3 doors.
They're open though.
I mean, there's 2 between Hazen and Corey right now.
Yeah.
No, but I walked down over here and I yelled down the hallway at you guys.
Oh, okay. I thought you yelled from where you're at. I'm like, that's a fun.
No, I could only go as far as my rope was tied, so I couldn't go much further than this. So
Okay,
I'm still tied to my rope.
I'm gonna make my way up to
His way.
where he had poked his head out, and I'm gonna call up, and I'm gonna say, "What was that you were yelling at us about?"
I'm gonna walk around the corner and
Ugh. Okay, I'll call back down to Chitari. Hey, Chitari! The smooth boy wants us to come on up over here. Apparently he found something that's interesting again.
Okay. Works for me. We're going back over here?
Yep.
It
Oh,
better be
shit.
some sort of musical instrument or I'll be disappointed.
yeah, because you got any space to carry another musical instrument.
I do. I'm no longer encumbered.
Encumbered?
Plus, you
Did
got a
you
bag
jump?
of holding.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
That's
what?
fair.
what-
I think I was like just on the cusp, but that's like I can't carry anything else. But I've jumped some stuff since then, so.
Good to go. We got boots of hauling.
So as soon as you guys come around the corner, Hazen's going to be waving at the. Look what I have done.
Oh,
Because Hazen doesn't have any magic of his own, so.
well.
And of course, I'm waving with my sword because it's glowy and purpley and.
Yep.
Makes a great flashing point of.
All right, you
interest.
guys
Hey,
come around
Ratty!
the corner.
It looks like he opened up a door over here. Come on, come join us.
And you see Hazen pointing and waving proudly at a stone wall.
Oh, did my portal disappear?
Yes.
I'm immediately going to stab the icon of the rust monster with my purple sword, and then remember. Oh yeah, and I'm going to pick up a like helmet, and I'm not even going to like press it against it. I'm just going to throw it at the fucking icon.
Roll the hit.
First roll. That's a 14. What do I get my dex
I
bonus
suppose
for
you get
this?
a dex bonus for that.
Sure.
I don't know. Is a helmet a finesse item?
Well, no, but it's a
A finesse item for throwing.
it's a thrown weapon
Yeah.
attack, right? So yeah, with a +3, I'm gonna go with because that's I don't get my saving throw, but I get my fucking dex modifier, so +3, so 17.
The helmet slams against the carved image of the rust monster, crumbling into a cloud of orangey red dust as the back wall of the archway once again fills with that murky, milky, weird, misty smoke.
Ooh.
And then without untying, I'd be like, Chartari, stick your head through.
Nice party trick. I'm not doing that. You're not the first man that told me to stick my head on that, and you probably won't be the last. And I learned my lesson the first 6 times.
I feel Chitari has been bamboozled with holes in the wall before.
Yes, yes.
Oh my. No. No.
Maybe not so much as her sticking her hand in there, but
Yeah.
Oh, Chitari, there's gonna be fan art about this, and you're gonna be in
So
trouble.
much trauma. So much trauma.
what's this hole? There's a hole in the wall. Ah,
What's in there?
Well, that's a funny little fella. Ding, 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 ding. Anybody who doesn't know what we're talking about, go watch Drawn Together and prepare to be disgusted.
Ugh.
rock
Uh,
words.
Yeah. Corey, you go. Look, I'm telling you, it's amazing. And I'm kind of snickering a little.
Yeah, Corey will grab the rope and walk up towards the portal.
All
I
right.
did not roll very well, so
Why would you have to roll?
To grab a rope.
no, in terms of like decision making,
Oh.
I'm just gonna go with it. Yeah. So, walking into the mists, holding onto the rope. What happens there, David?
Okay, you try to step through and you're gently pushed back, and you hear a voice in your head. Turn back. You're not prepared for what danger lies ahead.
And somebody's phone, miles away, dings again.
Well, I think there were a pair of like ghostly hands that just touched my bosom.
Quite possibly.
Did we hear the voice as well, or just Corey? Oh, interesting.
There's some disembodied bastard saying that I'm not ready for the trials or the dangers that lay before. He's not really giving me much of a choice, though, is he? Huh.
It's a she.
They're all he's.
That's you are literally the opposite of that statement.
Yeah, and I'll just give Hazen back his rope and turn around and walk back again and be like, well, I guess it's not meant to be.
Okay, well, let's mark this on our map, though. That we are not prepared.
Should we see if teamwork makes the dream work? Maybe we're not prepared because we're going in alone.
Oh, you think we should all like link arms and just bum rush it?
I didn't say bum rush it. I just meant maybe like hold hands and see if 2 is better than 1. My apologies. Wow.
Phrasing.
Well, if you want to volunteer, Corey's up for some bad ideas. Absolutely.
Sure, let's try 2.
Okay. Which one of us is holding the rope? Not it.
I'll hold the rope, I guess.
There you go.
I'm still tied to the rope,
Oh.
so there's like a loop. You guys can be on the inside of the loop.
You don't want to join us then? What if we just hold on to you and you're tied to the
I'm
rope?
just anchoring right now, just in case, because there's 2 of you now trying. So
It's true.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll hold on to the rope.
Yep. And I'm holding on to Uchitari. We're gonna.
You're good.
Yep.
You're gonna try to walk through the mist. Okay. Man. Give me this.
Oh, okay, so something's happening now. That's exciting. Not
I
terrifying.
feel like this is the well all over again.
totally fixated on the wrong thing, and Dave just wants us to leave and do something else.
No, let's do this.
Continue singing into well.
What's the chair for, Dave? Just tell us. Okay.
Give me a second here. You both try to walk through. You feel some resistance. It's not pushing you back, but it is saying, maybe this isn't a good idea. Do you continue?
Well, seeing as it's not immediately rejecting, does Corey alert to that, and do we go and get the rest of the party?
I will pass on. I was like, oh, well, this is a little bit different than last time. It didn't let me get this far. It was a little bit more pushy shovey before.
Mm-hmm.
Can I mind link with the others that are not in this just yet and tell them that they need to join us?
We're standing right here.
I guess, sir, but that way I don't have to open my mouth and breathe in whatever we might be breathing.
You haven't actually gone through it yet.
Yeah, we're sending out like
I thought we were like in like a
Limbo.
yeah, Twilight
Nope.
Zone. I don't know.
oh we're pushing into it.
Mumbo. No kidding. Sorry. Did we
Yeah,
lose Dave?
we're just pushing into it a little bit there, Chase.
Yeah. Okay. Well, then mind link should still work regardless.
Okay, so
Is that a spell or is it just an ability?
It's a Clash Tar ability.
Fancy.
I'm gonna have to look you up.
I honestly was like, it'd be kind of cool to have like a bard where they're like playing an instrument, but they're not actually singing, so they could use like a harmonica, but they're like singing in everybody's head.
Can you do multiple people or is it a single person talk?
Uh,
That's kind of important. Loneliest concert ever.
Or the best. Can you imagine just being like the person that got like the exclusive rights to that?
Oh shit! I'm looking you up right now.
all right.
This is really interesting.
Let
Also,
me
you're
see
tall
here.
as fuck.
Oh yeah, no, they're like super intense.
I'm trying to upload a file, but it's not uploaded.
I love how in English, oh yeah,
doesn't-
no, is the sentence.
Yeah.
That's just a Canadian thing, isn't it? I can speak telepathically
yeah.
to any
Yeah,
creature.
no.
It doesn't give a limitation to how many.
Nice.
What's this thing called? A Kalashtar?
Clash Tar. Yeah. KALASHTAR.
All right. For some reason.
Yeah, they're like a tall, like very Aryan, better human.
Maybe it's too big. For some reason, it won't let me add my map.
Ooh.
That's why.
Advantage on
Okay.
all things wisdom too. Well done.
How do I?
And you have resistance to psychic damage.
Yeah, it's a shame that like a lot of the damages that we've taken at this point have not been psychic.
Right?
A lot of fire. Or, like a mage dungeon, but whatever.
It's only a single creature you can speak to at a time with this.
Well, it just says any creature.
No, if you read further into it, I can provide the creature. So the wording is very, very specific.
Hmm.
And it's when you're using this trait to speak telepathically to a creature, not creatures.
I feel like that's reading between
Wording
the
is
lines.
wording in the guide is very, very important for that specific reason.
Okay, well, I'll talk to Ranarad then.
We could do us all individually one at a time, but you can't do the group text kind of thing. So
All right.
I also have Psychic Glamour, which means I have advantage on Insight, Intimidation, and Performance and Persuasion checks. Severed from Dreams.
How do I make a picture smaller?
Dual Mind, as a reaction after I roll Wisdom save, I can gain advantage on it.
Oh, I know. I'll cut it.
there's that damn cricket again.
Damn cricket, I know, right? I will cut it in half.
Uh-oh.
Well, Dave's figuring out maps. I'm gonna.
Dave's cutting crickets
Transition
in
to-
half, guys.
Well,
He's a magician now.
all right, we're going to go to the land of. Okay, are you stepping through?
I mean, we've been warned, we've been rewarned, we've been warned again about the being warned.
Right.
I mean, I'm happy to just like mark this and stick with the place that we have not been warned about.
Okay.
But that's just Corey. And I rolled poorly, so I will take anybody else's ideas.
Well, you're the one trying to push through, so
Yeah, only because you told me. How dare you?
How dare you?
You're like, here, take this, step through here. I was like, yeah, I'm happy backing off.
You happy
Yeah.
backing off?
What?
Jatari appears to disagree.
Tari appears to disagree.
I was so excited for that map that Dave went silent for like 10 minutes preparing.
No, I haven't been able to get it up, but we can.
Oh,
We-
phrasing.
Yeah, we can make that happen later. Are you guys stepping through?
Yeah.
He hopes he can.
Okay,
I mean,
tell you what, Chase. How
Mhm.
about we do a rollies for it? Whoever's got the higher, the other one has to do what the winner has picked.
I mean, we can do that, but if it's something that's not technically prepared for, we can also just like hold up for the sake of our dungeon master.
What the fuck is that noise?
The fuck does that mean?
Give me 1 second. My vacuum is being weird.
That's your vacuum.
That is,
I'm telling you, they forgot to program half of it, and it was the fucking rules of fucking robotics by Asimov. So now they don't have anything preventing it from fucking destroying them. That thing is gonna go fucking full on Skynet. You're just gonna see it. I hope you're recording this because we're gonna see this in the background. It's gonna be
Just-
epic.
look
We're
like
doing
this
a
little
podcast.
pinwheel
Of course,
of
I'm
death.
recording it.
And everybody watches.
Everybody watches the emergence of Skynet on a little-known Dungeons and Dragons podcast.
At 1936 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. Skynet became sentient in a Roomba.
Well,
The carnage
why
was
not, right?
mediocre,
Yeah.
but that start led to many things.
No dogs were harmed, though.
Can you imagine? They just keep the dogs around as pets too.
I mean, that
That's
would
a
make
good boy.
sense.
I mean, they can just feed us to
Right.
them. So
Did you see the Rick and Morty one where the dogs become sentient?
Yep.
yeah, you took my
What
nuts.
happened to my balls, Summer?
That's a good one. That's one of the better.
Yeah? I also like the amusement park inside the body of a bum. Sorry, hobo.
Yeah,
The
that was
hobo
pretty good too.
amusement park. That's what it was.
Are we talking about the Magic School Bus?
No,
Sorry.
that's. Whew.
Am I wrong?
If you watch that shit with adult eyes, it is all sorts of
That's
fucked
Yep.
up.
school bus.
It's one of the reasons why I brought it up. Also, I titled the video that I put to the chat of my vacuum cleaner called Raph was concerned about Skynet.
Nice.
Damn right, I'm
Yeah.
concerned. You guys
Trust
didn't
it,
give them
so-
the right rules.
Not even. It got stuck and it was still the right orientation.
What's funny about that is I would like call Jesse over to look at it, and I was like, "Look how stupid this thing is doing." It stopped, did its little buffering thing where it's supposed to like learn that it's doing something stupid, and then it started doing it again.
I mean, if it wasn't stupid the first time.
Well, it's also your Roomba, so I mean, you just said 6 times at a hole in a wall, so
What?
It's hilarious. I love it. Okay. Yeah. I think we can back away from it. Apparently we can penetrate this portal just
As a
through
group?
sheer brute force and ignorance. So
You can through sheer brute force and ignorance, I guess. I mean, 4 warnings, 5 warnings is a fair bit. If you want to go through, you can go through. It's all up to you guys.
I vote we go down the dragon hallway.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
that we.
yeah.
All right, I'm gonna untie my rope and wrap it back up and follow them that way and glare down the hall with the red lights. at the potential ballista at the end.
As you sprint past it, because danger hallway.
Yeah, but they seem to have regressed back to their start point as long as we're not going down the hallway.
Yeah, as long as we're not within like 120 feet of them, they don't get set off.
They don't get angry. You wouldn't like them when they're angry.
Right? There we go.
Okay, I'll make a note there for the ballista.
All right. Okay, so back down the other hallways.
Cue Dave frantically flipping through the book, being like,
Oh no, I got it now. Just in case you want to go back. Downloads.
here's proof that we don't necessarily completely pre-plan our episodes.
Right.
How many times did we narrowly avoid a TPK today, gang? So far?
3 or 4.
Once. Yeah. Okay. All right. Let's shake it and we'll get a step on.
Get a step on. All right.
Yeah, you're still here. Good job, Matt.
Right. So once again, you guys are in this long hallway.
Super long
And
hallway.
As you can see, it wraps around to the south and then comes back.
Is this hallway lit?
Not like the other hallway with the red lights. Yeah, no.
Yeah. I'm gonna look for a pebble or a stone, and I'm gonna light it up and pitch it down the hallway past Chitari.
All right. You pitch it past.
Can we roll to see if you beam me in the back of the head?
I think she's got her dancing lights as well, if I remember correctly.
Do you want me to roll to see if
No,
I
I
hit
think you
Chitari?
can miss her.
It's acceptable, I guess.
Do we see anything down the hall at all?
Stones, walls, roof, sharp corner to the south.
Okay. How far did my light go?
It covers down the hallway. Yeah.
So it went all the way to the end? Okay, I'm gonna go to the corner here and take
All
the
right.
ground and wave back at anybody who can see me.
Right, you can see that it's a what's the word I'm looking for? Oh man, everything just went all crazy.
You're cut off there,
No,
like
I
you
haven't
muted
muted
yourself or
myself,
something.
it's just- everybody's all crazy.
Wasn't
here
picking you up.
Want to go adjust the map.
Corey's now got a giant
Right.
box around her.
Yeah.
Not sure why.
Not sure why.
Matt disappeared.
That's my light. Apparently it's a 10-foot cube and 20-foot radiance.
That's
You doing
not how
that
that
now?
works, but
Okay.
it's 10 feet bright and 10 feet dim,
Yep.
is it not?
But I can see out to 20.
Okay, well, my plan is going all the way to this doorway here, so I'm just gonna...
You're gonna boogie all the way down to that doorway?
move.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
You come around the corner.
I'm gonna watch from the
Everybody
corner.
does.
Right. You can see that there's the stairs leading down. And then there's a door.
I like the door.
So here's my plan, is I'm gonna take my horn and the mouthpiece, I'm gonna press it up to my ear, and I'm gonna put the horn part on the door, and I'm gonna listen.
Ooh.
Kind of like that cup on the door kind of thing.
Yeah,
All right.
that's kind of brilliant.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
The French horn hearing aid.
Yep, and because of my ingenuity, I believe I should get an advantage on something. Or at least like a
Yeah.
bonus.
Or at least a bonus, eh?
Oh yeah.
Jesse, I'm not on
Oh
mute.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right. Roll me a perception check.
Yep.
Nice.
There.
Oh my goodness. Perception. Ba-ba-ba. Can I get advantage?
No. No.
No? But I was so
Clever
clever.
doesn't make you hear better.
Well, I mean, I didn't cringe when I
when she said it, yeah.
made my joke earlier.
That's true. You didn't cringe.
Natural 20. With my +2 to perception, that's a 22.
What?
22.
Well done.
Joke's on you. I only roll good for possibly shitty things.
All right. You hear nothing.
Only good rolls for
Only good
shitty
rolls
things.
for shitty things, right?
Your streak is still unbroken, Chase. Well done. Hmm?
So are you going in or?
Yeah, you didn't hear anything.
I mean, I guess I'll yell back to the group telling them that I don't hear anything.
I'm standing like right in front of her and she just yells in my
Right?
face.
Wah, wah.
Sorry, I had my character sheet up over roll 20.
Right.
Yeah, I am going to just step into the doorway here. Just crack it open. And you know what I'm going to do? A good old whoop-de-doo!
All right. You blow your horn. Your horn echoes through the hall, which is filled.
Hazen's gonna stand out in the hall and just let things happen.
Filled with a bit of a red light. There's a red glow throughout, just like the other hallway.
Okay.
Guess who's not going in this room? Well, go on, Jatari.
I can just see the glow around the corner, though. I can't actually see where it's coming from.
Well, you can see in the far corner there's a glow, like as you're standing in that. Let me. That spot there, you can see the gem glowing in the wall.
Gotcha. Okay. I was just wondering if it was kind of like you're walking down a hallway and you can see the red light of the exit sign, but you can't actually see the exit sign.
You see.
Can I get any information off of this glowing gem? Do I know what it is? Can
You can just see that it's a red glowing crystal.
Can I cast Detect Magic?
I don't know, can you?
I want to. I'm gonna cast Detect Magic for one first little spell slot, which didn't refill after we took a long rest.
Yeah, these gems glow with magic.
Cool. Can I know information about these magics, please? Kind DM.
It's gonna give you the family of magic it comes from.
Yeah, well, anything else. I learned at school, if magic, any.
Yeah, whatever. School of Evocation.
Cool. Is there anything else, or is it just this gemstone? Because technically I got anything within 30 feet.
You could feel that you detect the remaining of the hallway has the same kind of red lights that are...
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, School of Evocation. I'm not sure what that is, but seems perfectly harmless. I'm gonna poke my head around the corner.
Poke your head around the corner.
Look down.
You see that the walls climb 15 feet, then angle inward to create a peaked 30-foot high ceiling. And again, the sloped upper walls have these red glowing crystals set into them, and they fill the hall with dim light. You can see that there are carvings along the walls, and in some places you can see stony tentacles have come out of them.
And I wasn't able to detect that there was any magic coming off of these
None.
tentacles,
Yeah,
right?
no, just the lights.
And nothing like changed when I poked my head around. It wasn't like anything got brighter or dimmer. Guys want to make a bet? I say
I got
5
a gold.
silver, nothing happens to me.
1 gold, something does.
I'll take that action.
It's like go way over my bet amount, but okay.
It's only double. It's not that much.
All right, I am going to take like 3 tentative steps into the hallway.
Okay. You take a step into the hallway. You see that the carvings depicting dwarves pushing mining carts towards the west. But you can see that some of these carvings have been defaced and changed.
Like horribly? Did somebody like just like smash out like a face or something like that, or was it just like I punched out the mouth?
Let's see. Does this show up?
Ooh,
Does that show up?
yeah.
Yep.
That's cool.
That's defaced.
Well, it's been chipped away, and you know.
I thought they were going to be bigger. If there was ones that were particularly like ruined, I was gonna put like a fake mustache
Right,
on
you
one.
can see it's been cracked and chipped away, kind of thing. It's kind of been defaced, more defaced than left alone.
Gotcha. See, if I was Ollie, I would have done like a paper smudge of this and kept it for prosperity. Because I'm
But
not.
you're not.
But you're not.
Guess who
That's
is?
cool.
Hazen's gonna do the
I'm
exact
good.
same thing.
How do I get rid of this? Oh, never mind. I figured it out. I'm gonna just keep on slowly going down the hallway. Maybe like whistle as I go down.
What are you whistling?
Hazen's now making a rubbing.
Is it a jaunty tune? A hesitant tune? What are we whistling here?
I feel like I'm gonna give the pretext of chipper because I made that bet that nothing was gonna happen to me.
Text of chipper. Okay,
She could be 3 gold richer here quickly.
she could be.
I guess she only built half a silver or half a gold, so
Yeah.
1.5 gold richer.
Yeah, but I bet 5 silver that I would not get hurt. So if I do get hurt,
You owe us.
I owe you both 5 silver.
No,
But
no,
if
no.
I
We owe
do not
you
get hurt,
5 silver
1
if
gold?
you don't get hurt.
Yep.
You owe us
Gotcha.
a gold if you get hurt.
Hmm. Hmm.
This I don't gamble. This is why.
Well, keep going. You're doing fine.
You're doing fine. Making your way down the hallway.
Making my way.
Gonna continue slowly making my way down the hallway,
I'm
I guess.
rubbing that
Right.
image into a piece of paper.
Yeah, you make a way. You can see the carvings go along the whole wall. As you pass by some of those stone tentacles, they kind of half-heartedly writhe and twitch.
I thought we agreed that there was no magic on these tentacles.
Who says they're magical?
Well, I'm gonna steer clear of the tentacles. Gonna keep making my way.
Keep making your way. Yep, you're making a way.
Yeah.
It's really, really grand hallway. It's really big, right? As you can see, 40 feet across, really high. Yeah. You,
God, just like, the reverberation of the sound in this hallway A+. You know, I sung at this place called the Crimson Dragon once. Gives me the same vibes.
Quite possibly. You can see that there's a little hallway to the south, and it continues all the way to the west. Decisions. The west ends in bronzed double doors. 20-foot tall double doors.
I feel like I'm gonna cut down this little door right here. This way. I'm gonna go down this
That
way. Because this tentacle's freaking me out a little bit, so I'm gonna go down this way. I'm just gonna cut down in.
Cut down in. All right. You stand in front of a door.
And I'm gonna yell back down into the hallway, like, ah! And I'm gonna full palm slap on the door, be like, I made it!
You made it.
And that's when the doors exploded.
Yeah.
And yell down the hallway, suck on that, smooth boy!
I'm not the only one who bet against you. Just saying.
That's fair.
First one, though.
But you're always, yeah, you're the first one, though.
Well, after watching that Chitari has safely made it down the hallway, and as long as I've got my rubbing from the wall, I am going to follow her path extremely closely. I'd like to inspect one of these red... Is it a gem that's glowing?
Yes, but they're higher up on the wall, like on the carved or the slope part of the ceiling. 15.
So I can't reach them?
Not really, no.
Okay. I will pass Chitari her half a gold. And then inspect the bronze doors.
Aha!
The bronze doors are the double ones all the way to the west.
Oh, I thought these were the bronze
No,
doors.
there's those.
It's literally labeled that right now.
No. The ones to the west are the bronze double doors. These are just regular doors.
All right. Well, I will inspect the regular doors then.
All right. It's a door.
Does it open in or out?
It opens in.
So, I just want to confirm, nothing happened when
Nothing
I slappy
happened
slapped.
when you slap the door.
Gotcha. I'm also going to put my hand out to Ranarat, me lady.
Ranarat's just gonna give her a big high five.
Heck no. No, you bet against me. Learn your lesson, you don't do that. Pay your dues.
I will give her 5 silver pieces.
Begrudgingly.
Grudgingly.
What about Corey? Is she coming?
I was gonna say, Corey didn't make any bets against me.
I thought she did too.
Corey doesn't play like that.
Oh, he just nodded.
Yeah, Corey would have done that.
Oh. Do you owe me 5 silver as well?
I am going to be gracious in my loss, and I will give you 2 gold. And I will say, I really didn't think that I would have to be giving this over to you. I thought I would just be picking up the money off your corpse, and then we would have to find somebody else to revivify or attempt to reanimate you again. But I'm very happy to see you're still around to toot your own horn.
Hazen's gonna lean into Ranarat and say, "When Chitari dies, I get that half a gold back."
Always excited to toot my horn a little bit more.
A little bit
A
more.
little bit.
Also, as the winner of this bet, I deem that I am not the one who opens that door.
Oh. You did do the hard part. Walk down a darkened hallway all by yourself.
The hallway with the red lights that definitely like messed up Hazen before had the same kind of vibes.
Hazen is going to open the door slowly
All right, roll
and
me a
quietly.
stealth.
And I'm going to, before he opens the door, I am going to push my fingers to Chitari's lips. Shh.
Chitari is going to lick your fingers and say, "You got this, boo," and give you a bardic inspiration dice, and take 2 steps back around the corner.
They're salty.
Oh, Hazen's going to wipe his fingers off on Ranarat's.
Nobody's
cloak.
close to you right now.
I will literally move back
All
on
right.
purpose just to do that.
Sweaty.
Gross.
Roll me-
Rat
roll-
bites Hazen.
Roll me a stealth if you're gonna slowly and quietly open this door.
I shall roll you a stealth.
Where's
Let's
green?
go with green.
I don't know.
Where's
Where
green?
is
There's
green?
green.
Okay, you have
All right, green.
good
What you got?
6 that you can-
Why on this roll? That's a natural 20.
Oh, well, save your d6.
But on my character sheet for stealth, what do we got for stealth? What is going on here with my character sheet? Why is it only partially showing my sheet? There we go. Stealth, a +6. So that is a 26
Shit.
to quietly, subtly, slowly open the door so that nobody would notice.
Grinding creature. No.
The quietest
That's
grinding
DC
creak you've
30.
ever heard.
No. The door slides open, and you see.
Just missed it. Just missed it.
And you
The fuck
see.
is that?
Let me.
The goblin? Oh no, is that a
No.
floating skull again? What the
Supporting the
those guys.
20-foot high ceiling are 4 pillars of white marble, each shaped like the likeness of a stoic female elf in flowing robes with a flowering branch clutched to her chest. These statues face inward. Circling the caryatids is what they're calling the statues. Counterclockwise is a quadrone with its bow at the ready. It makes clicking and clacking noises as it walks. And you can see that the walls are carved with bas-reliefs of unicorns and bare branch trees.
So this gives me the feeling that this part of the dungeon is more of like the automaton shit and less of the magic shit. Like I was concerned about.
What is that thing moving?
And that's what.
That's the automaton.
Yeah, that thing's moving.
Yeah.
That's yeah. There's a whole chaos and order thing, and they are the order guys. They do not like things breaching their order. I'd probably know about these guys because they live in an outer plane.
We just need
Do
to
you want me to make a?
orderly.
Yeah.
That's what he looks like.
Do you wanna
Aw.
history check there, DM? See
Yeah.
what I know about this
Let me.
little fella. History. That's +3. Let's go with purple. 12 + 3, so 15.
What does 15 tell you? Okay, cube-shaped and winged. They have a sense, an absolute sense of hierarchy and order, and they cannot be persuaded to disobey their instructions or betray their purpose in any way. So they are from the beep 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 beep. What else does it tell me here? Just give me a second here. Monster manual. Nope, that's not what I'm looking for. Why won't they tell me anything? That's Lego. A race of immortals known for their zealous adherence to the principles of law and order above all else. So yeah. They are from Primus Homelands. They're from Archeon, one of the planes. They're really not really evil. So that's what a 15 is going to tell you.
But definitely works for the man.
Well, the question is, what were the orders
Right?
given to this thing? What do you think, Corey? These things are given orders that they will follow explicitly. Do you think it's here guarding something, protecting something? Do you think we can fool it into giving us whatever it is guarding by?
I mean, I'm rather old school in all of this, and I figure if we just fucking kill it, we can do whatever the fuck we want then.
Well, the problem is these things tend to talk to each other.
You're telling me that there might be more of them.
There's
I don't
lots
know
of
if
them, but it
there's-
depends on if they're
Oh.
here or
Did we
elsewhere.
get the DM? Did we get the dungeon Wi-Fi when we came down here?
No dungeon Wi-Fi. Are
No.
you still detecting magic, Chitari?
I'm gonna say
Shitters.
yes for her.
Yeah. Right now, Jatara is being played by a beer can and a koozie. So
Best
Yeah.
player ever.
Right?
Super dependable.
I think top
it's either the koozie or the box
player
behind her.
award
But
will go to that beer can and koozie.
Plus 10 inspiration dice.
Yeah, maybe,
Beer can and koozie.
maybe for the Christmas Arcanies.
Yep.
Yeah,
Yep. That was fun.
Yeah.
I liked those last year.
yeah, right.
what about you, Ranarat? Have you had any dealings with these things? I've never dealt directly with them, but they are known
What do
to be
what do you
extremely
figure-
rigid in their.
What do you figure, DM? Would I have? I rolled a 2, so no.
You know nothing.
No, nothing. First,
Now you know
Time you've
nothing,
ever
but are
seen-
you going to admit to that, or are you just going to?
I think Ranarat is going to try and do some sort of a. Well, I think I was checking the molecular structure of the. No.
tried hard. Bottom third.
Well, as it walks past and continues its thing, I'm going to open the door
All right.
and just leave it open. I'll wait and see what it does when
I'm
it goes
getting
past.
Fuck around the corner then. Burp.
It walks past. Completely ignores the open door.
Oh.
Well, let's push it a little further inside the room.
Oh.
It
I
walks-
will ready my healing spells.
walks
And flinch as it
past,
comes towards me.
Completely ignores you as you walk past it.
Oh. That's
As it comes
interesting.
towards me this time, I'm going to not stop it, but simply speak in a regular tone to it. Excuse me, but what is your purpose here?
All right, you say that, and it takes a half step, cocks his head, looks at you, says something, and then carries on.
And I don't recognize what it
Do
says.
not recognize what it says.
Well then,
Maybe it was like, politely get the fuck out of here. Next round, I'm going to remove your head.
it's possible. But
There's only two ways to find out.
where's my damn spell sheet? I am going to cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual.
Wow.
Okay. 10 minutes, I guess, right?
Yep. And one action.
well, yeah, of course.
So I'm going to sit down for 10
Alright.
minutes and say, this is going to take me a little bit. You guys may want to poke around out there. Don't do anything crazy. I don't want to anger this thing while I'm in the middle of this.
Now, does it comprehend?
Understand all spoken languages or written languages. I have to touch for it to be
Right.
written.
But it doesn't let you speak other languages. Okay.
Correct. But it responded to me before. So I'm assuming that it may actually understand me. So if I can understand it and it's speaking in its native tongue and I can understand, or it can understand me and I'm speaking in my native tongue, then communication can be had. But I have to wait 10 minutes. Are you guys going to do anything while I'm doing this?
We're also waiting 10 minutes.
Can Corey actually wait 10 minutes? I mean, there's those tentacles sticking out of the walls that are faintly waving at you, and there's a set of brass doors or bronze doors down at the end of that other hallway that are just begging to be investigated.
Yeah, I'm gonna
saying.
investigate the bronze double doors at the end there. Just looking, not touching, just looking.
Okay. All right, 10 minutes go by. You cast Comprehend Languages as a ritual. What do you do?
I'm going to say the exact same thing to the walk-in box
Say
again.
what?
What is your purpose here?
It says Halistron.
Uh-oh, there might be a robot Hallister down here.
Halistron. So it responded Halistron when Hazen asked it what its purpose is.
DM.
It said Halistron.
Next time it walks past, I will ask it, is it possible for me to walk through your area of responsibility here without vexing thee?
Takes that half step again, looks at you. Halistron.
And what does Halistron mean in its language?
It just comes across as Halistron.
Okay, but I'm able to comprehend.
You've comprehended it as Halistron.
Maybe that's its name.
For the duration, you understand the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear.
You've understood the literal meaning of Halistron.
Literal.
So it's like a Pokemon. It's just repeating its name over and over again.
Gotta catch 'em all.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm gonna walk in.
All right.
Throw a ball at it. See
Wait,
what
hold
happens.
on. Before he walks into it, though, I've still been checking out those bronze double doors. Is there anything on them there,
Oh,
David?
yes. Bronze double doors. The 20-foot tall double doors stand closed at the west end of the hall. Carved into these walls, flanking the double doors, stand armored dwarves, their stony beards flowing out of great helms that conceal their facial features.
Cool.
Yeah, and this guy, he just kind of takes a half step around you because you're standing in his way, and he carries on.
So he's not immediately aggressive, which I think is a good sign.
Problem is, we don't know what his triggers are.
Yeah, and by the time it's triggered, it's gonna be too late. Like sticking your hand in a blender and pushing one of the buttons.
Well, I'm standing at this new hallway here. Is there light in the room with these pillars?
Boop,
These wonderful statues of elven women and
boop, 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 boop,
all
boop.
marble, white marble.
No.
Okay, well, using my pocket stone, I'm gonna toss it gently down the
Okay.
hall and see what I see in.
Little-
All right, so you can see that they branch off into a whole bunch of other little rooms.
Yeah. So I'm gonna walk forward and pick up my
Mhm.
stone, and then I'm using my palm as a flashlight with that light in it to look into each of the rooms and see what's
Okay.
there.
So let's look at the top room there on the left, which is that number.
Looks kind of like the letter P,
Yeah.
and it gets a little bit deeper as you get into it.
You see 4 statues in there.
Are they elven again?
No. They are. They are.
Uh-oh, Dave's got to
humanoid.
read.
Yeah. Give me a description of it. They are a humanoid frog-like creature.
Slags? Are they called?
Nope. More frog, less lizard.
Or sorry, slad, not slags.
And then in the room
Do they-
below is a statue of a boar.
Okay, but do they look like slads?
No.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
And there's a boar, you said?
The one below, yeah.
Like Tusk's boar?
Or, "Arr!" Yeah. Oink oink.
There we go. Oink oink. That'll help.
Oink,
Okay.
oink.
And I will use my hand flashlight again to move down and peer into this room to the south as well with the big statue.
Is it a big statue? Oh, that one down there.
It's a very large base.
Yes, it looks like a large snake.
A large snake, you say?
I just did.
All right, and then I'm going to move down again further and look north into the queue room.
Into the queue room. In here are. There's another snake-like creature with a beak and little like octopody things coming off of its face.
You mean an illithid?
Nope.
Interesting.
No, it's like a snake, but it's got like 4 grabby tentacles around a beak. Roll me a nature check.
I'll roll you a nature check, all right? All right, perps. Oh, that's a
That's-
17. I don't think I have a real high nature, though. Come here, mouse. Nature. Goulet! +3, so that's a not natural 20.
There are statues of 3 Gricks.
We've seen a Grick before.
Have you? Oh yeah, no, yeah.
Yeah, we fought Gricks.
Did you fight
You literally
Gricks?
had us fight Gricks.
Okay, well, 3 Gricks. Fuck you.
I mean, we could have fought them before and like totally not known what they were.
No, 'cause we had descriptions from him and stuff. All right, and what about the south here in the...
This one here is a statue of a Kenkyu.
You spell that again.
I don't. I get other people to spell it for me. Kenku.
Okay. And I'll move further down.
Mm-hmm.
Check the statues to the north.
In here are 2 drow.
How can I tell that they're drow and not just elves?
It's dark stone.
They have that look about them.
And everything's all like there's
Yeah.
spidery stuff and all that. Like they're not.
But not all spells are spidery.
You are if you know it's good for you.
And south?
Let me double check here. I got to go between like 3 different maps. I, J, K, L. In that one is the south is a lizard folk guy.
Okay, and I'll move down to the south again here.
All right, the south again is a
Pew pew.
fucking thing. Ooh.
Ooh.
This is another little tentacly guy. But this is definitely you recognize as a mind flayer.
Well, they're my mortal enemies, so
Yes.
not so happy about
Which
that.
is why you recognize them.
Move one more hall down.
One more hall down.
What do I see in the north here?
You see 4 rust monsters.
Rust monsters.
Okay. And to the south
The
here.
south is a Nothic.
Ooh.
Oh, interesting. Okay. And to the north into the P room.
P room.
You see 5 troglodytes.
What are the guys I went to high school with doing in this dungeon?
Right?
They part of the hockey team too? I
They
bet
might
they
be.
are.
I look south.
South. Let's look at my map again. We need an Oscar. Ooh, and there's an orc war chief.
Oh damn.
Hey, where'd it go? There it is. All right, and south here again.
So let me look at my map. Alright. A Quaggoth?
That sounds impressive.
Right.
It's a type of demon, is it not?
I believe so.
Okay, south again here.
That is. You seem to see a human.
It seems suspicious.
And to the north, before the last 2 rooms.
Is 6 goats.
Goats. All right. And to the south.
To the south is. Just give me a second here. There's a badger.
A badger.
Badger!
There's just some random
Badgers?
shit in
We
here.
don't need no stinking badgers.
Right.
And what's at the end of this hall here?
There's a doorway to the.
Oh, that's a door? Okay. I'll look through the doorway. What do I see here?
You see a statue of Hallister.
So I've walked this entire hallway. Do the feet look like they're attached to any kind of a base, or do they all look like they are standing directly on the floor?
They all look like they're standing directly on the floor. Very lifelike statues.
Ruh-roh. I'm going to wander back down the hall. Do you want a insight check or anything like that to figure out what these things are?
Roll me an
or-
insight check.
I'll roll you an insight check. That's a 14. Where's insight? The hell's insight? Oh, there it is. Oh, +6. Not natural 20.
These are all
Didn't think my insight was
very
that high.
detailed, lifelike statues.
Statues, huh? Statues usually come on bases.
Yeah, well, they're all made out of stone.
So they all got turned to stone?
It's hard to say.
Does this large snake statue look anything like that large snake we saw in that one hallway on, I think it was level 1, wrapped around a pillar?
Well, you saw the bones of that one, right? Yeah, it just looks like a really large constrictor-like snake.
Okay. I'm going to walk back through and go up and explain to everyone what I found down there, avoiding the tentacles,
They half-heartedly
not to get...
wiggle at you.
So there's a whole bunch of statues, but I have the strange suspicion that they might be things turned to stone, except for there's one of Hallister Blackcloak at the very end.
Right?
Does that mean anything to any of you?
Do you think it's actually Hallister Blackcloak and he got stuck in his own dungeon?
I don't think something that simple would stop someone like Hallister with the reputation he has.
Laughter fills
You know, it's
the
never
air.
the
as you
thing
say
that you're
that, Shitari.
expecting. Oh, well, you know, it's always the thing that you're not expecting. It's like, oh, I narrowly dodged this, and then you trip over your own feet.
Right?
Yeah.
Alrighty. What do you guys figure?
Well, we were just saying, is now a good time to pause?
It probably would be a good time to pause. You've got, what is it? A whole bunch of rooms filled with statues. You stand before bronze double doors depicting armored dwarfs. There's a quadrone marching around 4 pillars of a elf. I mean, there are worse times to stop. This seems pretty good.
Yeah, I say we take a pause here while we're
Trying to figure this out.
still in a rested position. Yeah, trying to do a little bit of clevering out.
Right?
Noodle on it for the rest of the week and
You
reconvene.
have this
Hi.
room full of possible dragons behind that door. There's still another door to the west of that room that the quadrone's in.
Now, I don't remember. Did you say that those dragon skeletons are on our map that we saw?
No, they're
And
not.
copied?
They're not. But,
Okay, so we have no idea that there's dragon
but
skeletons
they're
in
there.
Totally no dragon skeletons
Totally
in
not,
here.
Right? But they're
There's lots of doors to
right?
go
There's-
through.
There's that door to the west in the room with the statues, with the elf maidens. Yeah, there's lots of places you could be. Where is?
All right, well, I guess we'll wait and see what happens next week.
Where? I just want to see. I want to see if
Gotcha.
I missed reading you something here for half a second. Here, just double check. No, we're good. All right. Yeah. No. There's yeah, so much more for you guys to go through. Well, not really much more. This is pretty well the last bit of the dungeon. And you guys haven't died yet, so who's to say what's in these last few rooms? But yeah, no, the statues are very lifelike. Just remember that. Whichever way that goes. Yeah, but no, it's been a slice, guys. You got a lot to figure out for next week.
Well, you say.
Oh, I know you.
All right. Well, I guess we'll see you
probably
next
just
week.
all ignore it and just head back down the stairs or whatever. But I mean, there's still a little exploring to do.
Yeah. No, this feels like a good time to pause because all those lifelike statues, I feel like that could turn bad real fast.
Yeah, I get the feeling of a battle royale if we accidentally somehow pop whatever keeps
All
them
at
frozen,
once?
kind of thing.
I call the goats. The goats are mine.
The goats are going to be like the most deadly out of everything there.
Dire goats.
Poison gas spewing, fire breathing, blink dog teleporting.
Ninth level of hell goats.
Yep.
Really, yeah. I mean, they seem to be the most mundane, but you are in a dungeon.
There's also the human. Yeah.
I figured we just get in a screaming match. Who has the most lung capacity?
The goats. You can't fight with goats.
2 gold on the goats.
Yeah. All right, guys. Well, good show. Excellent. We will see you next week, and maybe we'll figure out what's going on through some of these doors, or with the Quadrone, or with all the statues, or hell, what's even in through some of those other doors there to the map that you know is there, but really don't know what's in there.
Or we double back and go check out those sentry ballista thingies.
Oh yeah.
Spicy.
Those guys.
Basically. Yeah.
Yeah,
Check it out.
They lead places too, right?
They do. They do lead places. We like going places.
Right.
Just not going back to places.
Exactly.
Why would you go back when
Right
there's forward?
Always forward.
Always twirling, twirling, twirling.
That's how the log driver learns to step lightly.
Now we just kind of mashed.
All right, guys, I'm gonna bounce.
All right, you guys have a good night, and we'll see what happens next week if you figure this out.
Okay. Have a good week, y'all.
All right, enjoy.
Yeah, good night, everyone.
Yay.
Have a good week.
Gators. Thanks again, Dave.
All right, you guys all enjoy.
All right. Later, buddy.
Later.